There is a food that sits in most men's refrigerators right now that is quietly one of the most powerful nutritional tools available for hormonal health, cardiovascular function, and overall male vitality. It is not an exotic superfood with an expensive price tag and an unpronounceable name. It does not come in a capsule or a powder. It does not require a complicated preparation method or a specialist grocery store. It is the egg. And the nutritional science behind what eggs actually do for men's hormonal health is genuinely remarkable, particularly when you understand the specific mechanisms involved and how to combine eggs with other powerful ingredients to build meals that work for your body in a real and measurable way. In this video, we're going to do two things. First, we're going to break down the actual nutritional science. We're going to talk about the specific compounds in eggs that support testosterone production, healthy blood flow, hormonal balance, and male sexual wellness. And we're going to explain exactly why those nutrients matter and how they work in the body. Second, we're going to give you 5 delicious, practical, easy-to-make recipes that put that science to work in your actual kitchen. This is not about magic foods or miracle cures. This is about understanding what your body needs to function at its hormonal best, and then building meals around ingredients that consistently deliver those nutrients. Eggs happen to be one of the most concentrated, versatile, and accessible sources of several nutrients that men's hormonal health depends on. And most men have absolutely no idea why. By the end of this video, you're going to have 5 recipes you can start making this week. Let us start with the nutritional science, because understanding why matters just as much as knowing what. The relationship between nutrition and men's hormonal health is direct and well established in the research. Testosterone, which is the primary male sex hormone responsible for libido, muscle development, energy levels, mood, and sexual function, is produced in the body through a series of biological processes that depend on specific nutritional building blocks. When those building blocks are consistently available through diet, the body has what it needs to support healthy hormonal production. When they are chronically deficient, hormonal health suffers in ways that affect energy, mood, sexual desire, and overall vitality. Several of the most important nutritional building blocks for men's hormonal health are found in meaningful concentrations in eggs. Let us go through each of them. Cholesterol is where we need to start because it is the most misunderstood nutrient in the egg conversation. For decades, dietary cholesterol in eggs was considered a health concern because of its association with blood cholesterol levels. Current nutritional science has substantially revised this understanding. For most healthy people, dietary cholesterol from whole food sources like eggs has a modest effect on blood cholesterol levels compared to saturated and trans fats, and the relationship is far more nuanced than the simple equation that was taught for years. More importantly for our conversation, cholesterol is the direct precursor to testosterone. The body literally manufactures testosterone from cholesterol. Without adequate cholesterol availability, the enzymatic processes that produce testosterone cannot function optimally. This is why extremely low-fat diets have been associated in research with reduced testosterone levels. The body needs healthy dietary fats and cholesterol to run its hormone production machinery. Eggs provide dietary cholesterol along with healthy unsaturated fats, making them a genuinely valuable source of the raw material the body uses to produce testosterone and other steroid hormones. Zinc is one of the most critical minerals for men's hormonal health, and eggs are a solid source of it. Zinc plays multiple essential roles in testosterone metabolism. It is involved in the enzymatic processes that convert cholesterol to testosterone. It inhibits the enzyme aromatase, which converts testosterone to estrogen, meaning adequate zinc helps maintain a healthy testosterone to estrogen ratio. Zinc is also directly involved in sperm production and motility. Research has consistently shown that zinc deficiency is associated with reduced testosterone levels in men. Studies supplementing zinc-deficient men with adequate zinc have demonstrated meaningful increases in testosterone levels. While eggs are not the highest zinc source available, they contribute meaningfully to daily zinc intake, particularly when combined with other zinc-rich ingredients, as we will do in several of our recipes. Vitamin D deserves particular attention because it functions more like a hormone than a traditional vitamin in the body, and its relationship with testosterone is remarkably direct. Vitamin D receptors are found in the cells of the testes that produce testosterone, called Leydig cells. Research has found consistent associations between vitamin D levels and testosterone levels in men, with vitamin D deficient men tending to have lower testosterone, and supplementation studies showing testosterone improvements in deficient men who correct their vitamin D status. Eggs, particularly the yolks, are one of the relatively few food sources of vitamin D. While sun exposure remains the primary source for most people, dietary vitamin D from egg yolks contributes meaningfully to overall vitamin D status, particularly in men who have limited sun exposure due to lifestyle, geography, or season. Choline is a nutrient that most people have never heard of despite being essential for numerous physiological functions. Eggs are one of the richest dietary sources of choline available. Choline supports liver health, which is directly relevant to hormonal balance because the liver is responsible for metabolizing and clearing excess hormones, including estrogen, from the body. A liver that is nutritionally supported does this job more efficiently, contributing to better overall hormonal balance. Choline is also essential for neurological function, cellular membrane integrity, and the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in muscle function and various aspects of physiological response, including sexual arousal and response. Complete protein is another significant contribution eggs make to hormonal health. Eggs provide all 9 essential amino acids in proportions that the body uses efficiently, making them one of the highest quality protein sources available. Adequate protein intake supports muscle maintenance and growth, which in turn supports healthy testosterone levels. Research has shown that both very low protein and very high protein intakes can negatively affect testosterone levels, and that moderate, consistent, high-quality protein intake is associated with better hormonal profiles in men. Selenium, found in meaningful amounts in eggs, is a trace mineral with antioxidant properties that supports thyroid function. The thyroid plays a significant role in metabolic rate, energy levels, and indirectly in hormonal health and sexual function. Selenium is also specifically involved in sperm health and male reproductive function. Healthy fats in egg yolks, including both monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, support the fat-soluble vitamin absorption, including vitamins A, D, E, and K, all of which have roles in hormonal health and overall physiological function. B vitamins found in eggs, including B12, riboflavin, and folate, support energy metabolism, neurological function, and red blood cell production. Healthy circulation and energy metabolism are both directly relevant to sexual function and overall vitality. Now here is something important to address before we get into the recipes. No single food is a cure or a guaranteed fix for hormonal issues. If you have symptoms of significantly low testosterone or other hormonal imbalances, those warrant a conversation with your doctor and appropriate medical evaluation. What nutrition does is provide the consistent raw materials and cofactors that your body's hormonal systems need to function at their best. Diet is a foundation, not a pharmaceutical intervention. But it is a genuinely important foundation that affects hormonal health in real and measurable ways over time. With that foundation clearly established, let us get into the 5 recipes. Each one has been designed to maximize the hormonal health benefits of eggs by pairing them with other ingredients that complement and amplify those benefits. The first recipe is what we are calling the testosterone-supporting power breakfast. This is a morning meal designed to start your day with a concentrated dose of the nutrients most relevant to men's hormonal health. For this recipe, you will need 3 whole eggs, a handful of fresh spinach, half an avocado, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, salt and black pepper to taste, and optionally a sprinkle of turmeric. Here is why each ingredient is here. The 3 whole eggs, yolks included, provide the cholesterol, vitamin D, zinc, choline, and complete protein we discussed. The spinach provides magnesium, which is a mineral directly involved in testosterone production and one that research has shown many men are deficient in. It also provides nitrates that support healthy blood flow. The avocado provides additional healthy monounsaturated fats that support fat-soluble vitamin absorption and hormonal production. Garlic contains allicin, which research has associated with reduced cortisol levels. Since cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship, managing cortisol through diet is genuinely relevant to hormonal health. Pumpkin seeds are one of the highest plant-based sources of zinc available, amplifying the zinc content of this meal significantly. Olive oil provides additional healthy fats and has anti-inflammatory properties. And turmeric contains curcumin, which has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties relevant to hormonal health. To make this recipe, heat the olive oil in a pan over medium heat. Add the minced garlic and cook for about 60 seconds until fragrant. Add the spinach and let it wilt for about 2 minutes. Create a small space in the pan and crack the 3 eggs directly in. Cook them to your preference, whether scrambled into the vegetables or left as soft fried eggs. Season with salt, pepper, and turmeric. Plate alongside the sliced avocado and top the entire dish with the pumpkin seeds. This is a complete, nutritionally dense morning meal that covers a remarkable range of the nutrients most relevant to men's hormonal function. The second recipe is the anti-inflammatory midday egg bowl. This one is designed around the principle that chronic inflammation is one of the most significant suppressors of testosterone production and hormonal health in men. An anti-inflammatory meal at midday provides your body with the tools to reduce that inflammatory burden during the hours when cortisol is naturally elevated. For this recipe, you will need 2 whole eggs hard-boiled or soft-boiled, half a cup of cooked quinoa, 1/4 cup of cherry tomatoes halved, half a cup of roasted sweet potato cubes, 1/4 of an avocado sliced, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, fresh herbs such as parsley or cilantro, and a tablespoon of sunflower seeds. The quinoa provides complete plant protein and magnesium. Cherry tomatoes are rich in lycopene, which has been associated in research with prostate health and antioxidant protection of reproductive tissues. Sweet potato provides complex carbohydrates for sustained energy along with beta-carotene and potassium. The olive oil and avocado provide anti-inflammatory monounsaturated fats. Fresh herbs provide micronutrients and antioxidant compounds. Sunflower seeds add vitamin E, which is an antioxidant that protects cellular health, including the health of testosterone-producing cells. To prepare, cook the quinoa according to package instructions and let it cool slightly. Roast the sweet potato cubes with a drizzle of olive oil at moderate heat until tender and slightly caramelized. Have the cherry tomatoes. Arrange everything in a bowl with the sliced boiled eggs on top. Dress with olive oil and lemon juice and finish with fresh herbs and sunflower seeds. This is a genuinely satisfying midday meal that is as anti-inflammatory as it is delicious. The third recipe is the zinc-rich evening frittata. This one is designed as a dinner option that maximizes zinc intake while providing a satisfying, protein-rich evening meal that supports muscle recovery and overnight hormonal processes. For this recipe, you will need 4 whole eggs, 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, half a cup of mushroom sliced, half a cup of baby spinach, 2 tablespoons of feta cheese, 1 clove of garlic minced, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, fresh thyme, salt and pepper to taste, and optionally a handful of chopped walnuts as a topping. For eggs provide a substantial base of the nutrients we have discussed. Mushrooms are one of the few plant foods that naturally contain vitamin D, particularly when they have been exposed to sunlight during growth. Feta provides additional protein and calcium. Walnuts provide omega-3 fatty acids, which support cardiovascular health and, by extension, healthy blood flow throughout the body, which is directly relevant to sexual health and function. To prepare, preheat your oven to a moderate temperature. Heat olive oil in an oven-safe pan and sauté the garlic and mushrooms until the mushrooms are golden. Add the spinach and let it wilt. Whisk the eggs with salt, pepper, and fresh thyme. Then pour over the vegetables in the pan. Scatter the feta and pumpkin seeds over the top. Cook on the stovetop until the edges begin to set. Then transfer to the oven and bake until the center is just set and the top is lightly golden. Remove, top with walnuts if using, and slice into portions. This frittata works as a dinner and also stores well for next day meals, making it a practical option for meal preparation. The fourth recipe is the blood flow boosting egg and avocado plate. Healthy blood flow is foundational to sexual health and function, and this recipe is designed specifically around ingredients that support cardiovascular function and nitric oxide production, which is the compound responsible for vasodilation and healthy circulation. For this recipe, you will need 2 eggs prepared your preferred way, 1 whole ripe avocado, a handful of arugula, 6 to 8 cherry tomatoes, a small handful of walnuts, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, a pinch of cayenne pepper, fresh lemon zest, and salt and pepper. Avocado is rich in potassium, which supports healthy blood pressure and cardiovascular function. It also provides folate, which is involved in nitric oxide metabolism. Arugula is one of the highest nitrate-containing leafy greens available, and dietary nitrates are converted in the body to nitric oxide, which supports vasodilation and healthy blood flow. Cherry tomatoes provide lycopene and vitamin C, which supports blood vessel health and collagen production. Walnuts provide L-arginine, an amino acid that is a direct precursor to nitric oxide production in the body. Cayenne pepper contains capsaicin, which research has associated with improved circulation and cardiovascular health. Olive oil and apple cider vinegar create a simple dressing with anti-inflammatory properties. To prepare, cook your eggs to your preferred style. Halve and pit the avocado and slice, or scoop it onto the plate. Arrange the arugula as a base and add the cherry tomatoes and walnuts. Place the eggs on top. Whisk together the olive oil, apple cider vinegar, lemon zest, cayenne, salt, and pepper, and drizzle over the entire plate. This is a visually beautiful, nutritionally powerful meal that takes under 10 minutes to prepare and delivers a concentrated dose of cardiovascular and blood flow supporting nutrition. The fifth and final recipe is what we are calling the complete hormonal health meal. This one is designed to bring together the broadest possible range of hormonal health supporting nutrients in a single, genuinely satisfying dish. It is the recipe that ties the nutritional philosophy of this entire video together in one plate. For this recipe, you will need 3 whole eggs, half a cup of cooked lentils, a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, a small handful of Brazil nuts roughly chopped, half a cup of kale massaged and chopped, a 1/4 cup of roasted red peppers, 2 tablespoons of tahini, 1 lemon juiced, 1 clove of garlic minced, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, salt and pepper to taste, and fresh parsley for garnish. Let us talk about why this combination is so powerful for hormonal health specifically. Lentils provide plant protein, iron, and zinc, contributing to the overall mineral profile of the meal. Pumpkin seeds are included again because their zinc content is genuinely exceptional, and zinc is that important to testosterone metabolism. Brazil nuts are one of the most concentrated food sources of selenium available. Just 2 or 3 Brazil nuts can provide a full day's worth of selenium, making them one of the most efficient nutritional choices for supporting thyroid function, antioxidant protection, and male reproductive health. Kale provides magnesium, vitamin K, and powerful antioxidant compounds, including sulforaphane, which has been studied for its role in supporting healthy estrogen metabolism in the body. Roasted red peppers provide vitamin C in high concentrations, supporting adrenal function, which is relevant to cortisol management and, by extension, testosterone balance. Tahini provides additional healthy fats, calcium, and plant-based protein. Cumin has been studied in some research for associations with testosterone levels, though the evidence is preliminary. Smoked paprika adds antioxidant carotenoids. To prepare, cook the lentils if not already prepared and season with cumin, smoked paprika, salt, and pepper. Massage the chopped kale with a small amount of olive oil until it softens slightly. Cook the eggs to your preference, whether fried, poached, or scrambled. Make a quick tahini dressing by whisking together the tahini, lemon juice, minced garlic, a tablespoon of water to thin it, and a pinch of salt. Arrange the lentils and kale as the base of the bowl. Add the roasted red peppers, pumpkin seeds, and Brazil nuts. Place the eggs on top. Drizzle with the tahini dressing and finish with fresh parsley. This is a complete meal. It is satisfying, deeply nutritious, and genuinely delicious in a way that makes healthy eating feel like a pleasure rather than an obligation. Now, let us talk about frequency and context, because this matters for understanding how to actually incorporate this approach into your life. How often should men eat eggs for hormonal health benefits? Current nutritional guidance for most healthy adults suggests that whole egg consumption in the range of 1 to 2 eggs per day is safe and nutritionally beneficial. Some research has examined higher consumption without finding consistent harm in healthy individuals. But the most broadly supported guidance is that regular, moderate consumption as part of a varied, balanced diet delivers the benefits without excessive concentration of any single food source. For men with specific health conditions, including certain cardiovascular risk factors or familial hypercholesterolemia, individual guidance from a doctor or registered dietitian about egg consumption is appropriate and important. Nutritional advice is never truly one-size-fits-all, and individual health context matters. The recipes in this video are not meant to replace medical care or to serve as treatment for any health condition. They are meant to support a nutritional foundation that gives your body's hormonal systems the raw materials and cofactors they need to function at their best. For men experiencing significant symptoms of hormonal imbalance, including notably low energy, very low libido, significant mood changes, or other concerning symptoms, a conversation with a doctor and appropriate laboratory testing is the right starting point. Diet is powerful, but it works best in combination with appropriate medical care when that care is needed. It is also worth mentioning what else supports men's hormonal health alongside nutrition, because food does not operate in isolation. Regular physical activity, particularly resistance training, has one of the strongest evidence bases of any lifestyle factor for supporting healthy testosterone levels. Sleep quality is deeply connected to hormonal health because the majority of daily testosterone production occurs during sleep, particularly during deep sleep stages. Chronic sleep deprivation has a direct suppressive effect on testosterone production that no amount of good nutrition can fully offset. Stress management matters because chronic elevation of cortisol, which is produced in response to sustained psychological stress, has a direct inverse relationship with testosterone. The body prioritizes cortisol production when it perceives sustained threat, which comes at a hormonal cost. Maintaining a healthy body weight is relevant because adipose tissue, particularly visceral fat, contains aromatase enzyme activity that converts testosterone to estrogen. Excess body fat, particularly around the midsection, is consistently associated with lower testosterone levels in men, and weight reduction in overweight men has been shown to improve testosterone levels. Alcohol consumption in excess suppresses testosterone production and affects liver function, which, as we discussed, is relevant to hormonal metabolism. Moderate or eliminated alcohol consumption is genuinely beneficial for men's hormonal health. All of these factors work together. Nutrition is the foundation. The other lifestyle factors build on it. And when all of them are addressed consistently over time, the cumulative effect on hormonal health, energy, vitality, and overall quality of life is genuinely meaningful. Let us close with the big picture. Men's hormonal health is one of the most important and most underdressed areas of men's overall well-being. The nutrients that support testosterone production, healthy blood flow, and hormonal balance are not exotic or unattainable. Many of them are sitting in a carton in your refrigerator right now. The knowledge of how to use them well, how to pair them with complementary ingredients, and how to build meals around them consistently is what makes the difference between eating and eating with intention. These 5 recipes are a genuine starting point. They are practical, delicious, and built around real nutritional science rather than marketing claims or wishful thinking. Make one this week, then another. Pay attention to how you feel when you consistently give your body the nutrition it needs to support your hormonal health. The results of good nutrition are not always dramatic or immediate, but they are real, and they accumulate over time in ways that affect how you feel, how you perform, and how you live every day. Your health is worth that attention. Your vitality is worth that intention. And the kitchen, it turns out, is one of the most powerful places you have access to for supporting both. Thank you for watching all the way through. If these recipes gave you something practical and valuable, please share this video with a man in your life who takes his health seriously. Subscribe for more evidence-based men's health nutrition content. And drop a comment below telling me which recipe you are going to try first. I genuinely want to know.